What's up, guys? Today we are back in Forza Horizon 3, and I have a very specific question that I want to answer. I want to answer the question of, will it drift? Now, today we're going to answer this question, and basically what I'm going to do with will it drift is basically take a bunch of cars that you don't think are going to be able to drift very well when they're stock, and basically try and drift it and see if I can get it to drift. Hence the name Will It Drift. Pretty straightforward. Today we have an old school Volvo 242 Turbo, and it's completely stock. I haven't done anything to it, so we're gonna see. Well, it'll burn the tires off right from the factory, but it's got, I can already tell you, like, just that one turn that I've taken has so much body roll. It is just overflowing with body roll. This thing has enough body roll for like 5 cars. Okay, maybe not 5, maybe 3. I was not expecting it to be... Whoa, that was close. I should probably get back on the right side of the road. Or the left side. Ha, ha, ha. Puns. Okay, let's see if it'll drift right here. Well, oh, as I hit an Enzo head on. I feel terrible for that. The inner Italian is mad at me for that one. But, basically, it kind of drifts. But it's seeming to have way too much body roll to be able to, you know, pull off a decent drift. But let's try again. Let's try a couple more before I go ahead and conclude and say that this thing is not going to drift. Let's try like this one right here. Yeah, it does not like this. It is not used to this, but then at the same time, I'm not used to this either because all the cars that I ever drive are like lowered and highly modified. I'm not used to driving something slow and stock in Forza, but well, we're getting there. I'm getting used to it. It's getting used to me. I think we may be able to make this work. Like maybe. It drifts! It drifts! It drifts! More drifting! Yes! Yes, it drifts! This is like a total old man car, but it totally drifts. It totally does. It's like... Wait a second. Let me... Oh, let's try that roundabout up there. I see a roundabout on the mini-map. This thing is so pitifully slow, and it's so ugly and pitiful looking, but it drifts. But can it hold the roundabout? I'm not so sure if it can or not. Well, I mean, it would help if traffic wasn't in my way, but... Now, it doesn't have enough power to hold it in the roundabout. The drifting that this does is a little bit more of momentum drifting than power drifting. Like, a high-powered Corvette, you're just basically using the power to keep the rear wheels spinning. And then, you know, at that point, you just steer where you want to go with the front wheels, and it drifts. This is like, you have to know exactly where you want to go. You know, you have to keep your foot in the gas and the throttle, but... the momentum is really what keeps it going rather than the lack of power that this car has, because this car has no power at all, like none. Like, let's look at the specs and see what it has. So let's see, let's go right here. So yeah, this car has 225 horsepower and 250 foot-pounds of torque. That is more than the old V6 Mustang that I used to have, which is pretty bad, but it weighs about 300 pounds less. That's pretty bad. That's really bad. So coming back in here to see if it'll drift, the handling sucks. Like, the handling is just freaking pitiful. Because, like, I don't know if you guys can see it as much as I can feel it, but I mean, it handles like I would say it handles like a boat, but it's worse than a boat. I mean, I've driven boats that roll less than this, which is really bad. This thing is like the body roll king. Granted, I mean, it is a total old man car, so what do you expect? Okay, this looks like it may take this one. Yeah, it did. Oh, wow. It took that one all right. Did pretty good right there. But again, you kind of have to, let's see, there's a turn right here. You just kind of have to, and I took that way early because of the traffic, and it just didn't work out for me. But you just kind of have to know where you want to go, rip the e-brake like crazy. Because normally, I mean, the things that I'm used to driving, it just takes a quick tap of the e-brake. This, you have to like hold the e-brake and then pin the gas, and you have to be in second gear because first gear you'll just be bouncing off the rev limiter, and third gear it'll just bog. So you have to be in second gear, rip the crap out of the e-brake, and then, you know, get your steering perfect. Ooh, that was almost bad. Get your steering perfect, and then it'll drift. You know, it takes getting used to Forza drifting. You're not going to do it if you don't know how to drift in Forza. Which, and I'm not saying that I'm perfect at it either, because Lord knows I'm not perfect at it. Yep, see, third gear just bogged and spun out. But, you know, I'm not perfect at drifting in Forza either, but I'm used to it enough to where I can pull this off. If you're a beginner, I would start with something like a Corvette, like I've been mentioning, because Corvettes are pretty easy to drift in Forza. This is not. This, you have to get used to the car, get used to the amount of, like, just completely over excessive body roll that it has, and then you can drift it. But it's not bad. I feel like, you know, with some work and some more power, ooh, yes. With some work, more power, eliminate the body roll, because the body roll is just miserable in this car. But I feel like this thing could really be a drift missile, and I think that would be a really cool build for the future. But, so in conclusion, it drifts. You know, to answer the question, will it drift? It drifts, which is pretty cool, and I kind of wasn't expecting that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. Comment down below on what you think. Comment down below on a car that you want to see, will it drift? And I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching.